Why the recent demolition in Enugu Centenary City? So I'm currently at the site close to Centenary City, Enugu, where the demolition happened. So just stay tuned to the video and I'll explain everything you need to know about the demolition of this place. Hello and welcome back to my channel. On this video, I want to quickly show you the recent happenings in this area of Centenary City, Enugu, and what led to the demolitions right here in Centenary City, Enugu. Now first, this demolition didn't happen in the major Centenary City. It happened just by this area or portion of this axis of Centenary City. If you know Centenary City well, you know that this axis or the area surrounding Centenary City, the major Centenary City, is also tagged as Centenary City. Now, on hearing the news of this demolition of this place on the 19th of January 2024, I quickly rushed down to this place to see what was going on. This road is actually leading down to Untold, which is the community that donated land for the development of Centenary City. Now, what led to the demolition of this building? So firstly, I'm sympathizing with the owners of these buildings that were massively brought down in this area. I mean, the cost of raising these buildings up to this extent, and it was raised down. It is really heartbreaking. Now, what led to the demolition of buildings right here? Now, according to the information I got, this particular area or this particular portion of land was given as compensatory plots by the Centenary City developers, which is the Private Estate International West African Limited. So this particular area of land was given to the community of Untold as compensatory plots for donating their land for the development of Centenary City Estate. This means that this area belongs to the community of Untold. Just to know, the whole axis of Centenary City were not affected. You can see that Centenary City is a camp place and buildings are still sitting right here. You can see Almond Gardens right inside there, and you can see the whole environment. Buildings are still standing right here. So the whole axis of these places are not affected. But the left hand side of this road is Porter Lifestyle Estate, and you can see that their buildings are still standing. So Centenary still remain the serene environment it is, and that's why it is one of the best planned area right here in Enugu. So it is only this portion of this area that has this demolition issue, and this is the area that is given to the community of Untold as compensatory plots by the Centenary City developers. Now, one of the sources of the information I got why the demolition of these buildings states that some of the buildings here are not approved by the Capital Territory of Enugu State. Also, from the information that I got from both the people that their buildings were affected and as well from some members of the community, they said that most individuals who bought here bought from the wrong sources. Remember that this whole area was given to the community of Untold as compensatory plots for donating their land for the development of Centenary City Estate. So let me quickly show you the drive-through of this area. So over there is the Centenary City gate. So things are still going well. The whole buildings are still standing, and we still have some plot right inside Centenary selling, and there is no form of issues right inside there. So this is Centenary City gate. So we're taking a turn here, driving down to the exact location where the demolition happened. So by the right hand side is the commercial area of Centenary, and it is after this commercial area is the road leading down to Jedediah and Eshema, and just by the left hand side of this road is the exact location and the only location that were affected with this demolition exercise. So this demolition is happening or happened only in this outer area of Centenary. Like I said, this portion of or this area was given to the people of Untold, the community of Untold as compensatory plots. And from the sources and the stories behind this, it stated that most of the people that bought here bought from the wrong sources, and that is why their buildings were brought down. And this is to tell you that maybe wrong people have claimed that this land belonged to them and sold it to these individuals who are now the victims of this demolition. So this demolition happened only in this axis and not in the entire Centenary City, which has been flying all over the internet. I mean, someone made a video of this particular place saying that a lot of buildings has been brought down in Centenary City, like 200 buildings were brought down in Centenary City. So this is the only affected area right here and not the entire Centenary City. Things are still going well inside Centenary City and behind Centenary, and it is just this affected area, this area that was given to the community. So like I said, some wrong people maybe have claimed to be the owners of this particular place and have sold this to these individuals who now the rightful owners are coming for their land, and which leads down to the demolition of this place. So over there is still the road leading down to Ndego Amechi community. So this is a community land and not an estate land. So the people that actually bought from here bought from the community members, right, who sold unlawfully to them. So you can see the extent of massive destruction of buildings right here. Most of these buildings are up to lintel level, decking level, roofing level, and some are already completed. And to think that work is still going on right inside this place. So this is what the area of this destruction looks like. So this is the view. So I can remember vividly in 2021 when I had some prospects or some clients who wanted to buy this exact location, and I went to conduct my search and to discover that this particular area was owned by the community, and some members of the community went ahead to sell these places to individuals without the consent of the whole members of the community. And as at that time, after making this search, both in the Ministry of Lands from the community and as well with the Centenary City estate developers, I clearly advised my clients as at then to stay away from this area until the whole issues are resolved right here. And to think that as at last year 2023, some buildings were demolished right in this place, but the demolition became massive this time around, which I hope solution will be found soon and the whole matter being resolved for people to come back, get back their land and rebuild their buildings. So we are heading out of this place. Remember, this is the only affected area right here in Centenary, which is on this road of Ndego Amechi community. So that is why it is good to work with professionals, work with a professional realtor or a property lawyer. So work with someone who is experienced, who can conduct proper due diligence on the property you're looking at to buy. So we are heading out of this place. Like I said, this area is just opposite the roundabout of Jedediah Estate. So by the right is leading down to Centenary City Gate, by our front is leading back to Jedediah Estate, Eshama Estate, down to Cityville and Diaspora Estate, and then our front here is leading back to the entrance. So keep watching as we drive out of this place. So just to note that this destruction didn't happen in the entire area of Centenary City. It is just that particular axis which belongs to the community of Ndego Amechi. So it doesn't affect the whole of Centenary City. Centenary City is not in dispute and there is no destruction happening right inside there. So you can see that the whole of these axis, they are still standing and there is nothing happening there. That is doctor's quarters by the right, and a lot of other buildings are still standing inside Centenary and behind Centenary City. And as a matter of fact, we have some plots of land selling behind Centenary City which are free from government encumbrance or any kind of encumbrance. It is fully registered. It's an estate selling for 9 million naira all inclusive. If you want that property, kindly send me a message now. So this is all I'll be sharing with you for today on this video. Hope you found this video helpful. If you do like this video, subscribe and as well share this video so that others will get to understand what is happening in Enugu Centenary City. So thank you for watching this video. Until I come your way again, I remain Jacinta Ukwa, your #1 realtor here in Enugu State, Nigeria.